All right, we're back. Oh, we're on camera. Oh, all right. Well, hi. Hi, cameras.
Greetings.
You can see us at 7 o'clock. Hopefully this is the last week I'll have the crazy glasses on. I'm through that test, by the way. I'm on number 59. That's pretty good CompuCram. No, that's the name of it.
I know,
but it's pretty good because I see questions all the time I haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the 125, or I haven't seen them in a while.
CompuCram.
And I'll do a $50 gift card to HEB. Just a random listener gave us.
Now, what's on Matt's camera right now? Should we turn it toward one of us so we get a double?
No.
No?
I don't think so. I'm sure that Dylan has it all figured out.
I'm going to move over to...
So, sorry that Meat Beaters wasn't on camera today. Let me see what I want to put on camera. Trying not to close that window.
Well, we're trying to keep Meat Beaters off camera.
I loved it. That's a whole segment. Look at that. Oh, we're going to watch the Borat preview first, which, God, this is just a genius. I thought, what is he doing at first? I better explain it because those of you in the radio audience, you'll be able to see this at 7 tonight on KLBJFM.com. And I hear there's a new dump tape coming out.
I listened to it last night, yeah.
Did you hear anything controversial?
No. I think I got one in there. I don't know.
No, I know, but is there anything? I know it's all Matt, but is there anything that, we don't want on there? I'll listen to it and get it approved, hopefully, for tonight. Huh?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I say, do not put that on that tape, and I want to make sure those things are not happening. Like, we don't mention any clients or anybody by name, do we? Or like sometimes I'll edit something out and have to explain to you guys why I'm editing it out, right?
Right.
Did you just go get high?
No.
What's your answer?
I don't know. I think it's fun.
All right, I'll give it.
Bob listened to it.
I listened to it.
Hell, put it
but
up.
I didn't listen to it with my legal.
Put it up. I'll worry
brain.
about the lawsuit. I'll worry about the lawsuit later. So, you'll be able to see this at 7 o'clock. So I'm sitting there watching this, trying to figure it out. And I guess this is a spoiler for the Borat movie, but I just found this so uncomfortable. That's what he makes me. I used to do prank phone calls, and the whole time I was doing them, I was in the mood. I mean, in the zone. Mm-hmm. But listening to prank phone calls makes me really nervous. Like Stern, I'd have to change the channel sometimes, and that's what Borat does for me. But I'll explain it here. He's buying a cupcake with a little plastic baby on top. That's very important.
Okay.
And the actress is pretending to be his daughter, and then watch where they go.
I can help you with.
That's it.
Okay,
As
thank
comes today, I'm no cake. I want this one with the baby on it.
Okay.
This is our little secret. Welcome. Okay, will you tell me that? Wat nog?
So she eats the baby off the cake, and she swallows it. I'm sure they didn't make her actually swallow it, but she swallowed a baby, and guess where they go now? We have
abortion clinic.
Not the abortion clinic, the one we have over here. We had an abortion clinic next to us, but a bunch of people got together and bought it out, and it's one of those advice places, religious advice places, right?
Doctor.
They go to Carolina Women's Health Center.
I have a baby inside me, and I want to take it out of me.
Right.
She wants it out now, please.
Right.
Can you take it out?
No, we cannot. What you say, take it out.
Yes.
You end that life. That life will die.
Right, it's already dead. It's not living.
No. It is a living, breathing life that God has created.
I don't think he's breathing.
We can show you that it's breathing.
I feel bad because I was the one who put the baby in her.
You don't need to feel bad.
I was just trying to give my daughter pleasure, and next thing I know, there's a baby inside her.
You keep calling her your daughter.
Yes.
Okay. Is he your father?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
your daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like it was to call the cops. Now, what is the premise for having the cameras in there? Because he usually has some kind of setup.
I think he usually lies to them.
'Cause that's
Says
not
it's
a hidden
different-
camera.
Different
That's
kind of.
no, that's a handheld camera. Yeah,
Yeah.
he gives them a live of some
like
kind.
it's a documentary for something that they would actually like.
Right.
Oh, dude.
He's clever, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's crazy
And-
smart,
and-
man. Where did he go to school? He went to somewhere.
He's great. He's a chameleon
Berkeley?
actor too. He plays in the Trial of Chicago 7. He plays. What were those guys' names?
Oh, Franco and
Franco and Vanzetti.
Sacco and Franzetti.
I'll think of it.
I haven't watched that.
He was supposed to be the original Freddie Mercury, but he bailed on that.
That's not
that movie.
That's good. That turned out great. The guy who played that, but he, yeah. All right. Small Town Tober. Give me my. I haven't even looked at my own clock yet. Was it Small Town Tober I moved to here? Yeah, I had to move Small Town Tober to here.
And now it's time for Small Town Tober.
Did they step up? Did the preppers?
They did, but
Show on KLBJ.
they did. But Channing Camille has she's the champ. She's knocking it out of the park.
All right, good for her.
All right, let me see which one that you. Well, let's do Bucket of Xanax at Full Shear. I've lived in Texas now for 59 years.
Bucket of Xanax.
I don't know where Full Shear is. Can you look at? Okay, so the TV station is KTRK.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, buckets of Xanax at Full Shear.
How does that happen?
People buy it in Mexico or somewhere.
I can't get my doctor to give me one.
Well, that's
2 5-gallon Home Depot buckets full.
You don't need a doctor. That's what got me fired from my shrink. Yeah, it's brought in from another country. So, but I forgot you got to watch a commercial first on this one.
Oh, that looks like some good.
That stuff's expensive. That's $8 a bottle.
Really? That's almost as much as kettle bread.
That Rayo's sauce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks delicious.
Delicious is always worth it. Put real delicious ingredients in.
It's premium, man.
The best stuff you're not supposed to be eating.
Go make that
Isn't it crazy? And then you have people who are just naturally thin their whole lives.
Just die early. It is. Just have fun.
Just naturally thin their whole lives.
What are you going to do at 70 and 80?
A bucket of what found where? That's right. More than 30 pounds of Xanax was seized during a traffic stop near an elementary school in Fulshire. It happened just before noon on Tuesday. Police said an officer pulled over a driver for running a stop sign in Cross Creek Ranch near Campbell Elementary School. Now, during that search, officers say they found more than 30 pounds of these Xanax pills. Now, according to investigators, they say the total amount of these pills has a street value between $516,000 to up to $645,000. Whoa. Now, the driver and the passenger were charged with possession of a controlled substance with the intent to deliver in a drug-free zone. Since they were stopped near the school, police say the suspects are not from the area.
I've taken 3.5 of those before.
But why?
And stayed awake?
And no, I was asleep for a day and a half. Like a day and a half, I was
Where are those from, do you think? I mean, those look like actual Pez, right? The way they're squared off.
If they make them in Mexico at a factory, then somebody at the factory.
It's a weird, mint green color.
To sneak them out.
Damn, dude.
So Full Shear is right outside of Houston.
It's dangerous. I'd like a handful, though.
Would you?
Just for
Why don't you go to a doctor and tell them you're crazy?
Because I'm not that crazy. I just need a little bit.
Wow, that kind of hurts.
Every so
I have Xanax and I have one lens missing from my glasses. I'm a little bit crazy.
Yeah, you're nuts.
All right. Do you want to hear? This is the. Let's do this one first. The lady who ran FXscape has escaped from all of her debt, and this is happening in Watertown, New York. Big news in Watertown.
Our next story tonight about a business owner who is 120 days past due on a local loan. She has taken a new job almost 5,000 miles away and leaves
now in any market right now. There are thousands of people who are 120 days late on a business loan. Yeah. Thousands of people.
And moving to another state to get away from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, 5,000 miles though? That's Europe or
Hawaii?
Yeah, it's Hawaii.
Oh, it's Hawaii.
But on a small town TV station, this is huge news.
And a nearly empty building in downtown Watertown. Here's 7 News reporter Lexi Burning.
Funescape used to call 223 JBY's place home, but now the Children's Play Center is closed. Over the summer, Funescape and building owner Vina Bonner took a new job far away from the North Country.
Vina has since taken a job in Hawaii, and so...
How is this news?
I don't know. I'm trying to see where Watertown is.
It affects nobody. Like, I don't understand.
Just the landlord.
Yeah.
But he can write it off as taxes.
Difficult to get any type of answers.
That's a business I wonder if it'll ever come back. Bouncy houses. for kids. I can't think of anybody who would send their kid to a bouncy
They're
house.
building a new one in my
Kids still
Are they really?
in Lakeway area.
There's a lot of
good
people.
luck to them.
There's a lot of people think that COVID's going to be over like that.
There's a
right?
new water park across in
I know,
Round Rock.
but there's a lot of people who think that
and I want to go.
they're going to have a vaccine when we don't know if it's going to be seasonal. We have no idea. I don't know. I wouldn't open a bouncy place right now. But
With regard to the building itself.
Rutherford says she leaves
all right,
behind
that's done. That's getting boring. All right, you're about to see the saddest thing that I have today.
This is a different kind of small town Tober. I want more pumpkin spice and cornfields,
All right. Well,
corn mazes.
They're trying their best, and I'm not going to do my own work. So this is the this is the saddest thing you're going to see, dude. This is in Albuquerque, okay? Because of COVID, they can't do a haunted house. So
that's the setting for
someone. Let me get this. Dylan wants me to have this.
Is that where Breaking
screen.
Bad takes place? Albuquerque?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Albuquerque?
I think it is.
There is a drive-through haunted house now.
Oh.
That you can go through.
This year has really found new ways to scare us, but if you're looking for something more, there is a drive-through haunted house ready to give you a good fright.
Megan Abundant.
You're about to see the most pitiful thing you've ever seen in
If I'm
your
not
life,
scared of the
dude.
check engine light, I'm not going to be scared of the.
Just went to check it out.
Just a little spooked out over here. The creators of this COVID-safe drive-thru event spent twice as long as they normally would, and we are going in right now.
Oh,
we
goodness.
are approaching
goodness.
Clown Town.
Clown Town.
Watch out.
Let's see what we have.
Watch out.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a clown.
So when you are here...
God.
What if somebody hits the gas? They get scared, actually get scared.
Who's
going to
get scared at that? Who's going to get scared
The
at
guy
that?
in front of the car?
I don't like clowns.
The whole reason that a haunted house works, my neighbor, when I lived in Steiner, my neighbor across the street, great guy, he builds one every year. You know how, those what do you call them? The storage boxes that people have for Christmas, they're red and green sometimes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He has orange ones that fill his entire freaking attic, his garage. And he just does a little maze thing in the front yard. And you would think, okay, this is going to be, it will scare the crap out of you every single year that he does.
The only thing I've ever been scared of in like one of those is they're like, I don't know, inflatable sides. And it's like a small tunnel you have to move through.
Yeah.
And it's your claustrophobia would totally, like, I was like, oh my God, when is this going to end? Because
it's like going into a small, like an automatic car wash.
Yeah, think about like the bouncy houses and how they're inflated, and you have to move in between two of them that are squished together.
And it never bothered me. I mean, I could be taking a nap, it didn't bother me because I love John, but you could always tell it was close to Halloween when he was testing it. He has a pressure pad that will set off an 18-wheeler horn, and he moves it every year. He's really creative. But my point is, for a haunted house to be scary, it has to be.
Let's see the rest.
It has to be dark. Because that sets up the idea of surprise, right?
Yeah, and promise to kill one person. I feel like that would scare someone.
The one that got me was when they started doing the JCs in West Texas started using the chainsaw with no chain on it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little much for a 7-year-old boy. But let's see if it gets any
see.
scarier.
I know.
The Mile of Terror.
I think that could cut through a
So they want
7-year-old
to
boy.
make sure that you keep your mask on and your windows down. You can see right here.
People started to line up an hour before opening.
Because people are idiots.
We have created.
I'm sorry. This business has bittered me. I'm just jaded. If my wife came to me and said we're going to go out to a drive-through. She wants to go out to Johnson City all the time and do the drive-through zoo or whatever it is. And I'm like,
safari.
I'll go with them.
I think you should be her husband.
I'll be her Sancho if you want me to. Just take her places.
The Sancho
Panza. He was a sidekick to Don
I get
Don
that, but
Quixote.
you should be a Jody.
You and I should do
Be a
a
Jody.
one-act Don Quixote. You'd make a perfect Sancho Panza.
Thank you.
But I'm not skinny enough to be Don Quixote anymore.
You're getting there.
Two Sanchos.
Am I just bitter? Is that it? That this would,
I don't know. You and I we don't have fun like other people have fun. We can't suspend our negativity for more than 5 minutes.
I'd be worried about a dent in the car.
Yeah.
They're going to dent my car.
Yeah, I feel like I got to rent a car to go do this.
Yeah.
I'm not driving.
I
don't even like
Guess what?
do valet parking.
Guess what I just found out yesterday?
That's more terrifying to me than this.
Guess what I just found out yesterday?
What?
The Tesla Model 3.
Uh-huh.
Tesla's now admitting that if you drive it through puddles, the rear bumper will fall off.
What, it gets the glue? Like if you get the glue wet on the bumper or
I
something?
guess. I don't know.
Why puddles?
They've admitted the flaw.
Okay.
Let's see if this gets
Isle
scary.
of Terror. And it is New Mexico's first drive-through haunted house.
27 sections, anything from clowns to pirates, scenes based off of movies, every spooky, creepy thing you could imagine.
It's just like driving through the Halloween store.
Get that chain away from my
Isn't it?
car.
The part of the Halloween store where they set up the robots and stuff.
Yeah. Just show me a plate
We
of
are
New
bitter.
Mexican.
We are bitter people.
Bitter people.
Just show me a plate of New Mexican food and I'll.
We were on the verge of tears when COVID struck. This is something
Okay, now we're going to feel bad. Here we go. There's a human element to it.
Been doing for so many years.
And they've made it special because the creepy vibes are in their blood.
Because it's fun to see people at their most terrified. To see them when they think that they are perfectly safe, and then to come around the corner and then
No, I just would be worried about the car getting dented.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be I'd be pissed every time somebody got too close to the car. No matter which car.
Yeah.
Hers or mine, it would be,
I don't know.
I'm sorry. This is supposed to be fun. We're just finding
Halloween's
out
not
I'm
how
sure
sad we
they're
are.
told to be careful with the cars. You don't want to have to pay
I know,
for something.
but
Somebody
what's
will get
scary?
mad.
And then I have to hear my daughter screaming because even if it isn't scary, she's going to fake it for drama.
Recently, we got people throwing their girlfriends and their children in the way to get away, and now we drive through and just looking at people terrified in their car of creatures just standing in the background. People just show up and they're like, "Oh, I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to be scared," and then all of a
Maybe
sudden,
we're wrong. I think this means we should take a road trip to Albuquerque. That's probably what she would be doing. All right, that's enough of Small Town Tober today.
Oh,
well, let me see if some of them aren't that good, dude. I put them up there and think maybe we can make it work. Like, I never thought Waffle House would be as big as it turned out to be.
Where's a pumpkin fest?
What's Monkey in Tennessee?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that Justice is out there.
Hey, Justice.
What's up, Justice?
Putting these
Shout
up
out.
online. She
What's
just
up,
wrote,
girl?
Dale, put the Xanax thing back,
What you
please.
doing?
I thought I did put the Xanax one back. I'm going backwards. Huh. I'll find it for you.
Okay.
All right.
No, there it is. Bucket of Xanax. All right. How about we'll do one more? There is a monkey loose. You want? Okay.
I need the monkey.
You can actually choose one because
All
we're
right.
running out of time. Monkey in Tennessee, or where did the deer go?
Monkey.
No, I think you want to pick where did the deer go.
All right. I'll go with the deer. Why did we have this vote?
I feel like this is rammed down our throats.
This is the saddest thing ever. Neighborhood confused after deer disappear in Kamek Village, Arkansas. You can see where this is going?
No.
Think of Lakeway. Here you go. Kamek Village, Arkansas.
Those prompted us to take a look at what really happened. Our Katrin Asaf is live in Kamek Village tonight with more. Katrin?
That's right. 6 or 7 deer used to live behind the gates of the University of Arkansas campus here. Residents used to see them walking and grazing in groups, but they haven't been seen for a number of weeks. Sources we spoke to say that's because they were removed for being a nuisance. Now, the removal happened about 3 weeks ago. We decided
It's about to get real sad, dude.
post on the social media site Nextdoor received hundreds of comments and shares. Many neighbors were concerned that they hadn't seen the deer, and a few we spoke to say they had missed seeing the family on walks around town. According to the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, the University of Arkansas Systems had asked them to remove nuisance deer from the property. This was the second year this request was put in. The commission says the deer then had to be humanely put down because they couldn't be released.
I hate it.
Wait a minute, give me some sound.
I know they have to do it because of the overflow. And we do it here in Austin. I know Lakeway. But hold on. It's about to take an even worse turn.
Oh, no.
Located due to disease concerns and the fact that they had become used to people. Some young residents we spoke with say they've missed seeing these animals.
They've kind of disappeared a tiny bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of sad.
No, man.
What?
This is good journalism. She went and found little rich
kids.
little rich kids who go to private school and ask them about the deer. Now, this is where I would fail in journalism. I would tell them, they killed him. They killed him. Just to get the reaction. Is that it?
And other neighbors we spoke with say they too have missed seeing the deer and were upset with the decision to have them removed. But others pointed out that deer have been destroying their plants and eating their gardens, and removing them made sense. Now, the University of Arkansas...
And I'm not one of those people, but you know what the problem is here, is we move into their territory. That's the...
Somebody killed him.
That's the deal, huh?
No, they were relocated. Wink, wink.
No, they weren't. She said they were destroyed.
An official statement on this decision saying, quote, the university reached out to professional game management regarding the growing deer population.
Did they just shoot him? I'm getting sad now.
I think somebody killed him and ate them.
Why will you stop making that sound? You're giving... What about soldiers with PTSD?
The goal of safely removing them from the Kamek campus. Unfortunately, the situation had become hazardous to the operations of the campus, to the upkeep of the grounds, and to the health
Did you know we didn't even have lawns? Lawns were a thing for the super rich back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
There's been years ago, but there's a whole there's several stories about how lawns became a selling feature for lawn makers. I don't know what it was.
I mean, it's good for your property value.
It was the 1950s when everybody was coming back to the war, and they started planting them and having contests on who had the best looking lawn.
I'll tell you who's got the best in my
So they
neighborhood.
were able to create the the landscaping business was able to take off. And
Our
all
friend
that stuff.
Bobby's lawn.
Is it great?
Dude.
I haven't seen Bobby.
I
want to
go over there and putt on it tonight.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, it is that good.
Well,
I don't know how he does it. It's
I hate
spectacular.
it. I hate it. Your water bills are nuts every year. And then our buddy listens to the show. He's like, it's time for what do you call it? Fertilizing and all.
Do you have to have a lawn? I can't.
Dude, I grew up in West
out there.
The first part of my life, you grew up in West Texas, and a lot of people get so tired of their lawn looking burnt that they would put rocks.
Yeah, you could xeriscape it, I guess.
Xeriscape. No, your neighborhood isn't going to let you xeriscape.
You have to have lawn. Well, it has to.
Your HOA is not going to let you xeriscape.
You have to have impervious
it.
cover or something. Yeah. I don't know. Is that on your test?
I don't know. Oh, I'll do the test here.
Impervious cover?
Should be. No, that's not on there. All right, we got a break. Thank you, everybody. You can see the videos.
Peace
you can
out.
see us at 7 o'clock tonight. That's every Wednesday and Friday.
Don't do a tubing.
And, check it out, KLBJFM.com.
Read Matthew's book.